The allure of France lingers in the consciousness of all travelers. Across the 6 corners of the Hexagone are a little something for everyone. It starts in Paris, a place that was so loved it became cool not to love it. As you expound further, say hello to the bucolic countryside of Alsace, the castles of the Loire Valley, the luxuriation of the French Riviera, and finally, take a deep breath. Here is the best places to visit in France. Number 10. Bordeaux. Some great wine regions have made it into our list, but Bordeaux can lay claim to being the best of them. As the country's wine capital, there is an air of elegance to Bordeaux. This is elevated by the cocktail of 18th century architecture. Cutting through the center of town are the streets of Place du Parlement and Saint-Pierre. High culture mingles on these streets that are lined by chic cafes and outdoor seating to bathe under the sun. Number 9. Lake Annecy. Chamonix may garner the most attention, but we believe the best of the French Alps lies surrounding the beautiful Lake Annecy. One of the largest lakes in Europe, it can also lay claim to being the cleanest thanks to its pristine high alpine surrounds. In the summer months, Lake Annecy is a dreamy destination. The sapphire-hued jewel sits enveloped in lush green mountains with the odd dash of granite. As the sun bounces along the lake, the azure waters become even more obvious and call you in for a dip. Number 8. Carcassonne. The walled city of Carcassonne sits atop a hill on the banks of the Aude River. The original fortifications date back to Roman occupation in 100 BC, although much has changed since then. With surrounding threats long gone, you can make your way into the medieval city. The often steep walk requires a break for breath, but it's immediately rewarded once you step beyond the turreted towers that adorn the walls and over the drawbridge. Number 7. Loire Valley. Teeming with castles, medieval villages, and endless vineyards, the Loire Valley is the personification of art de vivre. Rolling effortlessly through the valley is the Loire River, the last remaining wild river in Europe. It all combines into an area that is now a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. The landscape alive with the life source of the river creates head-turning scenery, something that's only matched by the local culture and one so steeped in history. Number 6. Normandy. Along the northwest coast of France, Normandy is synonymous with modern history. The coast's lengthy beaches have become famous thanks to D-Day. And while the rugged coast harbors rich World War II history, it's just the beginning. Beyond the vast shores is a region steeped in literary history. There's the bucolic countryside that features not one, but 4 protected cheese origins. But better than them all is Mont Saint-Michel, which stands along like a mesmerizing iceberg off the coast. Number 5. Alsace. Germany's influence is seen in both its cuisine and architecture. The villages throughout Alsace are renowned for their half-timbered homes and striking Gothic churches. The capital Strasbourg is no exception, with beautiful homes found in both La Petite France and Grand Ile neighborhoods. Taking the Alsace wine route, you'll drive through 170 kilometers of bucolic countryside where every stop features a delightful village and, yes, great food and wine. Highlights of the route include Colmar. Number 4. Chamonix. In the shadows of Mont Blanc, Chamonix has long inspired mountain lovers and fans of chalets alike. One of France's oldest alpine resorts, the splendor of its scenery is matched by the oft-bougie mountain culture. Epic skiing, mountaineering, and the odd marathon fill the outdoor calendar in Chamonix. Such are the epic mountains. You can ski and board here year-round. While at the Loire Valley Blanche Glacier, you can ski uninterrupted for over 20 kilometers. Number 3. Dordogne. In southwestern France, the Dordogne region is incredibly enticing thanks to its array of undulating landscapes, tranquil villages, and medieval bastides. It's a place to discover some of the best of France's countryside, both the towns and nature. The Dordogne River courses through the region and is the source of much of its lush nature. Come the summer, the cool waters of the river welcome kayakers, swimmers, and those who dabble in fishing. Number 2. French Riviera. Encompassing a splendid stretch of the Mediterranean, the French Riviera, Côte d'Azur, is an opulent escape. In southern France, this region is soaked in sun most of the year. This exacerbates the color of the azure waters to heavenly status. You'll find a handful of enchanting towns along this coast, from Saint-Tropez to Menton. These hug the coast with glee, forming a waterfront destination that has been drawing travelers since the 1800s. Number 1. Paris. There may be no destination on Earth that tops bucket lists as much as Paris. Yes, you'll find the crowds here, but it's a city that has stood the test of time. If anything, it's made it all the more romantic. The grandiose city, home to the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame Cathedral, still sparks the heart of even the most stoic traveler. It's a place of rich heritage, one that's written on the facades of buildings throughout the inner city.